Well, our ball screen defense, they created a lot of advantages off the ball screen. We got to do that and rebound it.
Talk to us about pace coming into this game. How did you feel about the pace of that first half?
Well, I started to play a little better second half of the first quarter.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. We appreciate it. Atlanta in front. These teams split their 4 regular season meetings as Hull knocks down the 3. Much needed.
Of these capable shooters, including the woman with the ball in her hands right there.
Yeah, Ryan Howard, the only player in league history to have 2 games where she hit 9 threes, which matches a league record done by a few different players, but she is the only to have done it twice. Boston backing in, picked up the dribble, out to Hull, 4 to shoot. Howard all over Hull, 1 to shoot. Hull, an air ball and a shot. But Atlanta 9-0 in the last 9 games that she played. As that is going to be an offensive foul on Gray. Boston loses it out of bounds. Hull on the cut, gets denied and fouled. And Lexi Hull is going to shoot a pair. After getting word from his bench.
Right at the very end, but that's just me being devil's advocate.
We're already seeing Indiana have to use a couple of contact with fouls overturned, so they no longer have a challenge because they've used their 2 successfully. Atlanta still holding on to theirs. Could have potentially used one on that possession. Howard to the reverse, couldn't slip it in. Howard. Natasha on Hillman, draws 2. Boston a 3. Back ironing off, long rebound Mitchell. Free throw line jumper is good. And this game is tied at 40. Out Atlanta. Because of all the injuries, namely to Caitlin Clark.
Both of them have had the increase, and at times the point guard as well.
And Steph White has told us many times that Boston is probably the most affected player by Caitlin's absence because those pick-and-roll chemistry. Boston and Bree Jones really battling right now. Physical.
It started at midcourt, they were battling.
Yeah. Gray dips away and drops it in.
Great response.
15 for Gray. Knocked away on the steal. Here is Gray out of bounds. And we'll take a listen in. Going to keep it right here as it will be Indiana basketball. Gray frustrated. Probably was clean on 1 look. Mitchell short on a 3. Hillman the board. Howard separates. Over to Canada. 8 to shoot. Canada the crossover, the kick. Howard a 3. She got it!
All started with Jordan. Canada rejected the screen.
A 7-0 run after a 7-0 run. And the lead back to 7 for Atlanta. Boston, center of the lane, didn't take it, in trouble now, loses it out of bounds. That noise as well?
Maybe.
Mitchell floats it in, plus the foul. And Kelsey Mitchell a chance for 3. The wobble in 2020. As Mitchell completes the 3-point play, 18 for Kelsey Mitchell. Canada just so speedy, unable to drop it in. Jones keeps it alive. Gray. And Sims trying to get around Hillman to the corner. Holes 3. Around and off. 4-point Dream lead. Howard nearly lost her footing. Gray looking to get around Mitchell. Mitchell all over Gray and will be called for the foul as Alicia Gray goes to the line to shoot 2. Mitchell, now Sims. As Gray misfires.
Because your hand's like going over the pen or the pencil as you're writing.
Oh, yeah, you're like smudging as you write.
So you have to but that's why.
Never thought about that.
Of course, you're writing.
Sims able to scoop it in off the window.
She goes around.
Caldwell bounces in. Griner steps away. 7 to shoot. Good quick first step. Caldwell to the corner. Howard in and out. Boston took a shot in this third. Mitchell jitters, dishes. Howard thought about the three. Instead, just gets smushed by Hillman. Took it away. Gray, no. And a whistle against Lexi Hull. And Alicia Gray is going to shoot
The rim, but I don't think there's a foul.
And there's been a lot of that. There's been some of that on both sides today, where we see a replay and you're just kind of like, huh?
Yeah. But credit Alicia line like she did.
Mitchell scoops it in with speed.
How did she do that? She was surrounded her.
Kelsey Mitchell, and a whistle here will go against Indiana. And it will be on Mitchell as Howard hits the floor, and Indiana's bench just explodes with frustration. And Caitlin Clark is the...
Yes.
Hillman connects on a three. Naz Hillman, who shot first 3 seasons, put up 165 this year. It's a big one there. Gray weaves around Sims and had it taken away by Boston. 20. Gray is 18. Boston guarded by Jones. In the corner, Sims airmails it. Hull can't get to it for Atlanta. Gray back to Hillman, and now Atlanta will set third quarter. Hillman and a foul. Boston gets called for it, and free throws for Naz Hillman.
Naz Hillman just...
And how she's even more confident in everything else she already did well now that she's shooting it from 3.
She's 25 years old. At that age, it is not easy. I mean, that's young in life, but in basketball form,
right?
She's a grandma.
So 25 is now grandma.
In basketball.
Here's Hull. Curling and missing. Gray the rebound. Indiana had tied it earlier in the quarter. 2:15 to go in the third. Game 1 of this best-of-3 series. New York Phoenix up next on ESPN later on tonight. 10 Eastern. It's Vegas and Seattle game 1 on ESPN. Howard grazes the rim, and it's out of bounds. Already taking care of Golden State. Game 1 of that series. The top-seeded Lynx looking very impressive. As the foul's called again. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell gets it over to Turner, missed it badly, and that is going to be... The Yankees and Red Sox, once again, our Sunday night baseball match of the final meeting of the regular season Fenway. Next up, it's Ashley Bruca's turn to bring the Yankees some luck. Here's Mitchell, unable to finish. That'll be the daughter of our producer, Ian.
Right. I'm a Red Sox fan, so I don't want them to bring the Red Sox.